All right, guys, it is almost time for my favorite time of the year. This coming up week, the calendar is going to turn from September to October, and not only does that mean that we're going to start harvesting cotton, but it's also the month of Halloween. And later on this week, the lights will come on and the screams will start, and we will be opening up our fall attractions for the year. Now, the owners of this business have been hard at work over the last several months getting prepared for another busy season. And what we've got going on here, if you've been following us for a while, you're no stranger to, we got the Zombie Trail Paintball that's been going on for quite a few years. I think we're probably about ready to start our 7th year. But also, after being shut down for 2 years due to COVID, we've also got our Camp Blood side. Now, walking down this way will bring us to our Zombie Trail Paintball side. Now, over here is a completely family-friendly venue, fun for all ages. We've had people anywhere from 1 year old all the way up to 70, 80 years old come and have an absolute blast on this side over here. And what you do is you ride on a trailer along with 11 other people. You have your own dedicated paintball gun that's fixed to the trailer. And the only lighting is you take a mile-long tour through and around the woods is the black lights fixed to the trailers. And then we have all the scenes, all the actors painted with glow-in-the-dark paint. The paintballs you will be shooting are also glow-in-the-dark paint, so you can actually see the paintball travel to exactly what you're aiming for. We've got a total of about 11 to 12 different scenes that actors are in, plus we've got a cornfield that we drive around, and we've also got things hidden in the woods, so you'll have plenty of opportunities to practice your shooting skills. Now, this event here will take approximately 15 to 17 minutes to complete. The price of admission is $20, $25, or $30 for 100, 200, or 300 paintballs. And speaking from prior experience, I would highly recommend at least the 200 paintball, if not the 300 paintballs. It has actually been proven to be impossible to make it all the way around the trail and still have paintballs left in your gun if you only choose the 100 paintball options. I promise nobody on this earth has enough trigger control to make it last. If you do find yourself running short of paintballs, we do sell additional paintballs on the trailer for $5 per 100 paintballs. Trust me, this venue is a lot of fun. We've had people drive from as far as 7 to 9 hours away, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, throughout COVID, and not be sorry that they took the long trip down here. Now, if you are coming from far away, we are located about 10 to 15 minutes away from Jackson, Tennessee, which has plenty of accommodations for you if you would like to stay the night. Now, for this venue right here, I would recommend coming one of the first 2 weekends in October, as normally as we get later into October, the lines will definitely grow. However, we are running a total of 5 trailers with a capacity of running about 180 people per hour through the trail. Now, if waiting is not your thing, we also do have a speed pass option, which allows you to bypass a bulk of the line. We do offer ticket sales online, and if you're going to buy a speed pass, I would highly recommend buying it online, as we only sell a limited number of them, and if you wait to buy your tickets here at the venue, it's likely that the speed passes will be sold out at that time. But regardless, however long the line is, as long as you have your ticket and arrive here before the time that we close up, we promise we will run you through. Now, the hours of operation out here are going to be every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday throughout the month of October. From Fridays, we will be open from 7 till 10. Saturdays, we will be open from 7 till 11. And Sunday nights, we will be open from 7 to 9. We will also be open on Halloween night, which I believe is a Monday. And if you miss the first 2 weekends, you don't like standing in lines, then I would recommend waiting till Halloween night to come, as typically, surprisingly, Halloween night is actually a little bit slower than what it is on the weekends. Again, this venue is family friendly. It's not scary at all. I mean, about the scariest thing about it is some people might consider it to be a little spooky to be riding on a trailer in the dark through the woods with the only thing you've been able to see is what is lit up by black lights. But for 99.9% of the people out here, they would not find that scary. Now, if you do happen to come on a night when we do have a long line, we will also have a food truck out here with a full line of concessions, so you don't need to worry about going hungry. Also on the Zombie Trail side of the property, we have the entrance to our corn maze. Now, the corn maze can be purchased as an add-on ticket for a reduced cost if you purchase another ticket to the Zombie Trail Paintball or the Camp Blood TN, or if all you want to do is the corn maze, it can be had at it can still be had at a very reasonable cost. If you just purchase it as an add-on, it's $3 per person. If you purchase it standalone, that's the only thing you want to do, it's $5 per person. Now, what we have here is about a 3.5 acre corn maze. Doesn't sound like a lot, but you'll be doing it in the dark. Now, this corn maze is also completely family friendly. There is no monsters, no actors, nothing out here in the corn maze. The only thing out here is going to be corn and other customers. But let me tell you, it's challenging. In fact, when I was mowing the corn maze, I got lost and had trouble finding my way back out, and that's when the corn was short. Imagine what it's like during the dark with the tall corn. Which way do you go? Now, if family friendly isn't really your thing, or you want to try the whole thing, or you're just really into being scared, then I recommend that you head this way towards the Camp Blood TN side. Now, over here we have a venue that is perfect for boyfriend, girlfriend, groups of people, fans of horror, people who really like to be scared. We got the perfect venue for you here. Camp Blood TN it's not really a haunted house, it's not really a haunted trail. It's actually both of them. What we have is 7 different cabins that you have to follow a trail through the woods to access all of them, and each cabin has its own horror or multiple horrors. For the price of $25 per person, you have access to all the cabins and the trail in between. There is no time limit on this, so you can make this as long, or like some people have done, as short as possible. In fact, we've actually had a few people actually refuse to leave the entrance trailer before. I can practically guarantee that you will not find a more aggressive haunt anywhere in West Tennessee. The owners of this business, the Zombie Trail Paintball and the Camp Blood TN, actually have their roots in scaring people. Used to run a haunted house over in Humboldt. Then after running that for several years, they decided to open up the Zombie Trail Paintball on our property, and I've been associated with them for a long time. I used to help out in their haunted house. So our first passion is definitely scaring people. So we were really excited about opening this up 3 years ago. Had a great first year of it, and then unfortunately, you know, the last 2 years we've had to have it shut down due to COVID, due to the close proximity our actors have with the guests walking through. You know, so just to be on the safe side, we had to shut it down. But we are proud to have this thing open back up this year. We've made some improvements out here, and if you really want something that's worth your money, I highly recommend this. Like I said, you can complete as much of it or as little of it as you want to. There are chicken exits available that have been taken pretty frequently. However, my recommendation is to stick it out. You won't be sorry. You will recover from the fright eventually, but you might not sleep good for a few weeks. We also do offer a speed pass option for this side too, if you want to. Again, due to the popularity of both of these venues, I would highly recommend pre-buying your tickets online. You can either go to zombietrailpaintball.com and purchase your tickets then, or you can go to campbloodtn.com and purchase your tickets for this side over here, and the speed passes are also available. Again, we will be having our grand opening for the season for both of these venues this coming up Saturday, October 1st. We will also be open the next night, Sunday night, and then the following weekend, the first full weekend in October, we will be open every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, weather permitting, all the way through Halloween. Now, in the event of possible inclement weather, I also recommend that you follow us on Facebook, Zombie Trail Paintball and Camp Blood TN, to get current updates. For the Zombie Trail, in the event of bad weather, we will announce if we're actually open that night, because we can't actually run the zombie trail in the rain. Now, if it's rain that day but it's going to be clear that night, in most cases we should be able to run, because we have completely gravelled the whole trail. Now, in the event of Camp Blood, we should still be able to run that even if it's raining, unless it's just an actual monsoon. If that's the case, then we'll probably close it then. But again, please follow us on Facebook to get current updates, and we will also be posting the estimated wait times based upon the length of the line for both venues, so you can get the most current updates through the Facebook page. So folks, we've got something for everybody out here. Family-friendly Zombie Trail Paintball, family-friendly and very challenging corn maze, and then extremely terrifying Camp Blood TN. Do you come try one of them? Do you try all of them? Completely up to you, but we hope to see you out here. Also, when I'm not actually in the field harvesting, I will also be out here helping out, and I'd love to meet you if you decide to come. But will I be driving a tractor, pulling you through the Zombie Trail Paintball, or will I be chasing you with a chainsaw in the Camp Blood TN? I don't know. You just have to come find out. Hope to see y'all the month of October. So tell me, how many zombies did y'all kill?